Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Live from the Shop with AriesEDC. I hope everybody's having a great morning so far. I know I have been very busy. More on that here in a second, and maybe more on that here in a second too. But been super busy. We got a lot of work to do, and I'm hoping to get a lot done. So I just want to say good morning. I'm sure a lot of people are maybe traveling or heading to Blade Show or waking up in Atlanta, getting ready for Blade Show or waiting in line at Blade Show. Hopefully, you're not all going too crazy, but just want to jump on here and say hello to everybody real quick, and then I'm going to get started. Not too much going on, but say hi to everybody. Robert Fury, channel member. Good morning to you, sir. I saw going on your morning walk. It's awesome. Marco. Good morning to Marco. Kelly's Mishmash, channel member and master moderator. Thank you, Kelly. You're awesome. You guys are shipping some stuff out, it seems. Let's see who else is here. Joe Kasparek was in here. Hello, Joe. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. Ground Fog and Marco made a very early appearance, but I don't know. Ground Fog likes to leave comments first thing, but he's usually not in here, so maybe he'll pop in. I don't know. Tippy, how are you feeling, Timby? I hope you're doing all right, my friend. I know we were chatting the other day, but I don't want to bring up your health stuff all the time because you know what, you got other things to worry about besides that. Although I know that's a major part of it. But I hope you are doing well with it. I hope you are doing well. Before we jump into it, just a couple of things. Sunday, I do not have a guest for the Makerspace. With the Blade Show coming up and everything else, everybody's super busy. So I figured I wouldn't bother anybody trying to get a guest, so it'll just be me again. Unless somebody reaches out who wants to be part of it. Just keep it low key with Blade Show and everything going on. Being probably a little crazy. Let's see. To me, it's feeling pretty decent. I got the stitches out and getting 2 showers today. Ooh, wow, that is a big deal for you. I know. Oh man. I know that is a big deal. Being bathed by people, it's not fun, but that's awesome. Getting the stitches out, letting it heal on its own, Tim, dude, you are on your way. That is awesome. On your way to full, and I won't say full recovery, but you know, to looking better. But that is awesome. All right, so today we're talking handles. Yeah, he's been dealing with this for a long time, and it will continue. This isn't the end of everything, but at least we're going to get to where he's a little less tied down by all of that. So anyway, we have the spikes. The AED-L spikes. We got the handles glued up, somewhat shaped, and looking good. Let's see, spun pads for almost 9 months. Yeah. You just don't feel clean. You might be clean, but you don't feel clean. There's nothing like a good shower. You're right, Tim. I am right there with you, my friend. But we're going to get these shaped up. I got to get these handles shaped by hand. This is burgundy micarta with black pins. We got the red micarta with the white pins. That's going to look pretty slick and cool. And a blue with the orange. So I went ahead with what we were talking about, I think, on Sunday. I went ahead and did that. So let's talk about it. Yeah. We don't need that picture in our heads, Ken, even the show. But I do have a question for you guys. I posted it on my Patreon. I posted it on channel member page on YouTube. And some feedback, but I did this morning. I've already been out here working. I want to get your guys' thoughts on that. This is like the AriesEDC version of Tonto-esque. See that blade shade? What do you guys think of that? So this is the Tonto Thorn. I ground it this morning. So I ended up doing a full grind just because that's what it wanted to be. It wanted to be a full grind, so I went ahead and did a full grind. Robert wants it. All right, good, very good. Robert, I'm glad you like it. I have two of them, actually. I got to grind this one still, but so I have two of them. Got this one and this one. I'm hoping to get done this month. These are 80 CRV2, so I can heat treat them in house and get them looking pretty stinking good. So I don't know. What do you guys think of that? It's Tonto Thorn. The Torn. The Torn. Tonto Thorn. I think I'll stick to Tonto Thorn. Can you do a tip like what's on CRT CRV3? I have to look that up. B Shady. Good morning, my friend. Springs. I'll look that up. Probably, I'm gonna probably tell you. Probably not. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be comfortable doing something like that, B. And that is a very, like, the tip on that is, so the tip on the Okosi comes out more and it's more of a severe. So, no, I'm going to just, I'm not comfortable doing it. So, I'm going to stick to that. And that was that's why I took so long to try to do a Tonto. Jim Cox, good morning. Yeah, thank you for that comment. Let me highlight it. They might be popular, I don't know. This one is just kind of like a prototype. I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm torn on it. I'm hoping I can do a little bit better job on the grind on this one. I am not a fan of a full grind, to be honest with you guys. I'm not a fan of a full grind, but this kind of just called out that it needed to be a full grind. Actually, when I'm grinding it, all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're a full grind. And I think I got it a little bit too thin already. I have to heat treat this thing. That's not going to be fun to do. So we'll see. Tonto Thorn. We'll see. We will see. When in doubt, was running. Yeah, kind of. And it just ends up that way. Sometimes, as my buddy Jim Honey says, sometimes the knife just tells you what it wants. And that told me it wanted to be that. I understand Jake Ginsburg did it on the Mares. Yeah, I get you. I'm just not good at freehand grinding. I use a jig, which I know I probably shouldn't. I should probably start doing it by hand. But because I do it by hand, grinding that little tip in there would be a little bit difficult. Kathleen, I hope you're doing all right. The other one I've been working on, or it just started, is this. And the yellow flies are back. No, go away, yellow flies. I'm going to be smacking yellow flies today, I can already tell. So we have that. This is a gargoyle harpoon. A harpoon gargoyle. What do you think of that? Doing this build this month as well. This is Nitro V, so I'm going to end up having to send this out to Petrie. I was working on this morning before we started the live stream, so I got that one all nice and ground. Got a hand sand it all out, put the sharpening oil. But Rodriguez, what's going on, Rodriguez? Welcome. But what do you guys think of that? That's a new one. It's a new one for me. Putting a harpoon on a gargoyle. The person I'm building it for asked for all that jimping, so I did all the jimping right there next to the harpoon. But we got pretty much full 4 fingers and the thumb right there at the harpoon. I don't know. Always pushing, I'll take it. Well, good. I'm glad. So those are kind of the side projects I've been working on, because I'm hoping that these guys get done by this weekend, maybe. Fingers crossed. I get all of the spikes done this weekend. All I have to do is shape these handles, put sheets on them, sharpen them, and they're pretty much done. So why don't we say we get started? Let's get set up and get started. I'm just going to start hand sanding these. So, let's start on this side first. I will try to keep up with the chat. But El Cap, what's going on? Rare morning, I have a few minutes. Well, thanks for popping in, man. We're getting ready. I'm just getting started. We're going to get ready to start hand sanding some of these handles out. Put my mask on. And we'll get started. Awesome. Thanks for popping in, El Cap. Good to see you. All right. Dropping stuff all over the place. I am sorry, guys, but I need this fan. So hopefully the microphone doesn't pick up this fan noise, but I need a fan. All right. I'll try to keep up with the chat, but no promises. No promises. So, how many of you, I'm assuming if you're in here, you're not going to Blade Show. Because I'm assuming anybody at Blade Show is probably already getting ready for that. So I would ask if anybody's going, but maybe you're going tomorrow. I don't know. Any of you guys going this year? I guess that's the big thing everybody's going to talk about. I'm not going. Yes, I know, Tiffy. Next year, my friend. Next year. I think we're all the Blade Show darkness. Yeah, Kathleen. I know. I said if Scott's not going, I'm not going. That's that. Next year, Tim. Come on, I want to go. I want to go next year. So next year, we're going to do this. I want to see you there. No pressure. You don't have to. I know it's a dream trip for you, but I'm going to try to go. I am putting plans in. That's why I'm building these other knives. That's why I'm doing all of that, because I need to save money. And the only way I can save money is I got to make more. I don't know how, but I'm going to try. If I could get about 10, 11 extra builds between now and next year, I might be able to afford it. I might be able to afford it. I don't have the energy this year for sure, Scott. But have to have a right, full show. Yes. Yeah, Tim, I don't know if I could do that, my friend. I would love to try. We'll just get you a wheelchair. We can wheel you through. Olive wood. I've never used olive wood, but Rodriguez, that is a very nice wood. It would make a great handle, I'm sure. I've seen it done, that's for sure. I just don't have a lot of experience with it, but. And Kelly, I saw what you put on for the voodoo resins. That's some cool stuff. They do some great candle scale. Hopefully next year with the trade shows. Placement. Yeah, that's tough to be shady. You know what? Next year, next year I'm going to be there. I keep putting that out in the universe, but I'm hoping. Joe Isabella, what's going on, Joe? Welcome. That's cool, Kelly. I mean, it's not terribly far for you. I know with the uppers and with the dogs, it makes it tough to travel, but I know that's what, like a maybe 2 or 3 hour drive for you? Maybe I'm wrong. It's about a 6-7 hour drive for me. Oh, really? It's about a 4 hour drive? 5 hour drive for you? Okay. Well, hopefully, I don't know if you guys saw Scabs, Kelly, especially you, Choir Boys Outdoors, Scabs put it out there about trying to put a Florida show on the books somewhere. That would be stinking cool. I would be all over that, that's for sure. And if it was Central Florida, that would even be better, because then I could just go home every day. Make a weekend of it. That would be sneaking cool. But he put it out there. Without the traffic, it's just over 5 hours. Really? Dang, that's great. I need to figure out the flight help for me. Yeah, Robert, I do too. I gotta figure out. There's gonna be a group of us, at least 3 or 4 of us. I have no flying restrictions for 18 months. Oh no. Well, Atlanta always has traffic. Olivewood for me is the free corner. Okay. You get it for free? That's pretty cool. You probably have to stabilize it, I would think. I don't know much about Olivewood. I've seen it though. I'm surprised, Kelly, that it's that far. You're North Florida. My fiance said it's too expensive. I can go by myself. Yeah. Robert, yeah. I mean, my wife, this series is not going. That's for sure. I'm sorry for me. What's up? Okay. That's something. Georgia is a huge state, not as bad as Texas. Yeah. But I know also Atlanta traffic is the worst. That scared the leaving Jesus side of me. Even though I'm from Orlando and our traffic is horrible here, I've driven through Atlanta one time and I was like, holy cow, this is ridiculous. That was not an enjoyable experience, that's for sure. Joe, do better than. That's crazy. See, I don't like that. If you're going to do a giveaway, then you need to be able to get that to that person right away. That's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. So it's not for anything. But I know I like to give away. When I do giveaways, I like to get it out in the mail as soon as possible. I don't want to keep that person waiting on me. What do you guys think of that? It's gonna look pretty cool. That's gonna look pretty cool. Brokey Z Knives, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Donnie Bless, good morning. What are you doing in here, man? You should be getting ready to set up your booth and all that kind of stuff. Right, Dean. Don't give anything away. Yeah, Jim. It's too hot. Yeah. That sucks. It sucks when you do a giveaway and somebody wins the giveaway who's not really part of the community, or you're someone you don't know. And you're like, oh, okay, here. That happened to me. On one of my giveaways, I gave away a thorn. And that person won the thorn and then turned around and sold it. Good thing Cheeto Bandito was the one who ended up buying it. So there was an AriesEDC blade on the market for a little while. Cheeto snatched that up real quick. I think there are some guys that are okay guys. Yes, this is true. I know who you're talking about. It's kind of crappy. Yeah, I mean, so that was kind of funny. He like let me know. He took a picture of it. He's like, look, I found this on, I think it was like Reddit or something. And I was like, oh, that's great. And he was like, I'm going to buy it. And I was like, okay. It was like my 1,000 giveaway knife or something along those lines, or 15. No, it was maybe my 500. I gave away a thorn. So I did that Friday. Already given too much information, Kelly. SC Knife Monkey, what's going on, channel member? Good morning. Michael McCoy, what's going on, man? Today's the day. Today's the day, I believe. Today's the day, channel member. I believe today is the day. I'm hoping, yeah. Are you guys talking about ASDF watching? I wasn't going to name. Yeah, that's all right. That's why when I hit 100 subscribers, I didn't advertise that I was going to giveaway. Yes, I do the same thing. I don't really advertise giveaways. I'm not. There are people out there that every live stream that they do a giveaway, and they're like, giveaways, come watch, come subscribe. And that's kind of how they jumped their subscriber numbers up, which is perfectly fine. I'm not a big fan of that, and I don't do that. If you want to come, that's great. I might do a giveaway. I will. Only time I advertise giveaways is like the big ones, like when I hit 3,000 or 12, whatever. That's what I do. But I don't know. I feel weird doing it any other way. So that's just how I do it. I also want people to watch my channel who appreciate the channel and aren't just subscribing to the channel because I do random giveaways, if that makes sense. I want people to watch the channel because they're a fan of what I do or the content that I provide. If I stay at roughly 150, good. I don't want to subscribe. Yes. BNA, what's going on? Good morning, sir. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. Nice enough. I can open shop up and get some care. Got some stuff. Yeah. That vintage micarta is some stinky stuff. That is for sure. You see behind me, I have my garage open, and it's already muggy and gross out. It's gonna be cloudy though, so that's good. When I do get around to streaming, I'll do it again. An entry live. Watch and appreciate your channel because what you do, because I know, Rodriguez, you're in Portugal, right? So there you go. Yeah, there's Kelly White. Go watch Kelly White, Kelly's Mishmash. Awesome channel. You're doing some really cool stuff, Kelly. I need to really occasionally do a live video. You did one. You did good too. Good. Picked an S90 Sage 6 yesterday. Oh, that's awesome, DNA. That is awesome. Yeah, Rodriguez, I'm trying to remember. So, welcome from Portugal. Carnivorous One, good morning to you. Awesome. All right, I need to get back to work. Sorry. I love just chatting with you. That's why I do Sundays, actually. What's the name of the knife? This is a spike bell cap. This one is a spike. So is this one.
And I have one other
Spikes. And hopefully they'll be available next week sometime. I'm hoping. They're up in these next week. Should look pretty cool. That should look pretty stinking cool. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you talked her into going.
Yeah, I will.
Forced into going. Okay. Love you.
Oh, it's disgusting. Nice yesterday.
Yeah. Carnivorous one, Amazon. It's just a Stanley vise. Wasn't terribly expensive, but yeah, it's very useful. I put it to work. It's much cheaper than a knife vise, which is $700. Pretty pound per dollar. Not only did she graduate kindergarten, that's why I absolutely wanted to get that Father's Day. She's definitely a knife. Yes. Yeah. Pickle bucket. I proudly donated to the fire department with Firehouse Subs. Yeah, you are raising her. Good girl. Good girl. Now, then she has to ask Dad where the best deal is. Dad, where can I get this knife? Well, use this code, and use this code. And then if she doesn't use a code, he'll be all angry with her. How dare you? I had a code for that. Just kidding. I'm joking. Come on. You are the king of the deal. I mean, are the king of the deal. What do you think of that? It's not bad. Yeah, that's comfortable. Yep, I like it. Like it. One down, 2 more to go. I love the suction cup one. I got from Harbor Freight. That works so great. Yeah, those are good too, Kelly. I saw that one. Unfortunately, this suction cup isn't going to work for my setting. You got to ask to be the best deal. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I do it all the time. If I know I want to buy something specific, I will reach out to Mr. Tippy and be like, "Hey, I want to pick up this. Where's the best deal?" Yep, it's coming along well. So this is basically finished. But once I oil it and everything, that's when all of that's really going to pop. It's going to really pop. So I always go to about 220 grit. And then, yeah, so that's really going to pop. Yes. And it's definitely a good gift for college. Yeah, no, you have a glass desk, then like the suction cup's not going to stick to my table here. Thanks, Kathleen. I've been busting my butt, getting ahead when I can, doing all of those things so that for this purpose, because guess what? Next year, Blade Show is not paying for itself. I got to start making more knives. That's the only way I'm going to make it to Blade Show is I got to save money. And the only way I'm going to save money is I got to make more. So I am just going to be for the next year making all kinds of stuff. And that's why I did these. That's why I started that one. Since these will be done probably and available next week, I have the rest of June. So I started that one. And I have 2 of these. I shared these at the beginning of the stream. Not everybody was in here. But what do you guys think of that? New design, a Tonto Thorn. So I have 2 of these in the works too. So, and these are 8 CRV2, so I'll be able to do those all in house. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'll be able to put 2 more knives up on the Etsy store for you guys. That's the only way I'm going to get the Blade Show, guys. I got to make more knives. Got to save the money, and I got to make more knives. And maybe take on more builds over the like the Tonto Thorns. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I just did this morning. I just did that this morning. So coming along. Yeah, the harpoon gargoyle. somebody reached out and they kind of threw that at me, and I was like, huh, I can make that work. They put some jimping up there on the spine. So, yeah. Fun. So I ground those two this morning. I would hear this every day of the week. All right, thanks, SC9 Monkey. Thank you. Well, the gargoyle is spoken for, but the Tonto thorns hopefully will end up turning out well. Still a long way to go, but it started good enough. I have two of them, so one of them I did this morning. The other one has not been ground yet. It's right here, so I still have to grind that one out. This one is special. This one is special to eat. The Gargoon. Paul, what's going on, Paul Mike? What is going on? The Gargoon. Gotta go have a great day. Hi, El Cap. Thanks, man. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for popping in. Make sure you hit the like button and everybody else on the like button, or hit that like button for me. It is helpful. YouTube has not really been kind to me lately, but that's okay. It's the wave. Sometimes you fall off, you get back on. It is what it is. I just keep pushing. It's almost time for me to get that air conditioner set up back out. I don't want to, but it is just muggy. Greg Vanderlip, good morning. It's been raining all week. Oh no. Yeah, it's been kind of muggy here. It's been raining pretty much every day, but usually at the later. But I've lived in Central Florida my entire life, and there used to be a time where this was normal. It's 3, 4 o'clock. Guess what? It's gonna rain over the summer. I mean, darn it. Read my mind again. Remind me of suggestions that I need to measure with the last 2 windows to get blackout blinds from it. Yeah, there you go. We almost couldn't leave Florida. Oh wow, because of the rain. Wow, that's bad. Feeling lightning there. I'm in Florida, Rodriguez. I'm in Florida. I am in Florida. and I'm in the Central Florida area. Point to the middle of the state, and that's pretty much where I am. Which Hatchet was so good. Got make a video this weekend expecting a package from. There you go. Very cool. Yeah, you gotta pull out the package hatchet to open up a package, Greg. It might be time for me to do another small run of those here. Coming soon. Maybe, possibly. If I feel like it. I gotta raise money for the trip, right? Disney World? Yeah. I'm right next to it, Jim Cox. I am right next to Disney, that's for sure. I can see the Disney fireworks behind my house, pretty much. I can hear them and see them every night. So, yes, I am in Disney's backyard, basically, is how I would describe it. So if any of you guys are ever decide to go give the greedy rat some of your money, or all of your money for that matter, let me know. Because you're not very far from me. That is for sure. I tried to film something with it. Oh, geez, sorry, Greg. I hope you're all right. We are popping on some planes. Breakaways for the camp. Yeah, what kind of? Yeah, that's interesting, Kelly. What do you use breakaway clamps for that? hiccups, breakaways, simple little plastic pieces that pop off the breakaway, repair the floor, whatever. And haven't tried that yet. I'm having a magnetic one right now. Magnetic. I feel like that wouldn't be strong enough. Yes. These blade joints have been working as hard as helping with business. I'm just treating myself, Cosman. I want to go to Blade Show just to enjoy Blade Show. I'm not going to maybe push the channel AriesEDC, the actual YouTube channel. Talk to some production companies. Definitely. I mean, trying to push my product to sell it is not something I mean, this is a really, I don't know if this is a bad thing to say or it's a really great thing to say. I don't have a problem selling my product, but pushing the YouTube channel, getting a connection with the production companies, and maybe trying to get some more designs and production, that would be, but I also just want to go. I've never been to the Atlanta Blade Show. I want to meet some of you guys. So yeah, there's many reasons for me to go, but it's not necessarily to advertise AriesEDC. Maybe as a channel, but not my knives. Because I can barely keep up with people reaching out to me and wanting my knives. And how do I get one of your knives? And I get that quite a bit. I get questioned, how come there's nothing on your Etsy store? It's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. I was talking in general to a little bit for a lot of yeah, just might be down. Yeah, that suction cup vice. At the rate you are going areas, you will end up knives to take to sell and have it sell. Yeah. I wouldn't go to Blade Show to have a table though. I don't want a table at Blade Show. My buddy Corey Holly will have a table at Blade Show. My buddy Evan Martin, who you guys have met on the Makerspace, they both have tables there. I don't necessarily want to have a table. I want to enjoy the show. I want to be able to walk around. I want to be able to meet all of you guys who are there. Yeah, that's what I really want to do. At least next year. Next year, this is my plan. And I'm hoping maybe there'll be a Florida show in the meantime. I would love that. I would love to do that. And I know the Gator Cutlery show, we're trying to grow that one as well. So hopefully that will be a bigger show. All sounds like this one. Oh no. With my microphone? It's the ice knobs. Okay. You have a jig too. We have to go now. Thanks everybody. Continue with the good job. Thanks Rodriguez. Thanks for popping in all the way from Portugal, man. I really appreciate you. It's so crazy to think that I have people who watch this channel from other countries on the other side of the world. It's so freaking crazy. I had some people in Australia and stuff that would pop in. Gareth sometimes pops in. We know Gareth. Everybody knows Gareth. All right, what do you guys think of this? It's gonna look. That's gonna look pretty good. I like that. Yeah, it's gonna look good. Flippy, flippy. Alright. I have multiple things to do stuff I need. Set that I love, like the suction cup up to the desk. Very cool. Yeah, she is a paracord master. Yeah, man. Cool. What's up, 1931 Leatherworks channel member? That is awesome. You had to restart the chat, Michael? All right. Sorry. On my end, everything should be working. So, I hope everybody's all right. Are the crowns still there? I'm not looking at that part of the chat or the live stream. I don't know about these crowns. I think the overall consensus with the crowns is nobody cares about them anymore. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Problems on my end. All right, very good, Michael. Yeah, the crowns are still there. Okay. Yeah, I think the overall consensus is, though, that people don't really care about the crown. And I haven't seen any live streams that highlighted that it's a thing and that they're going to try to push getting more people to do stuff with the crowns, which is good. I definitely don't want anybody to feel pressured because they want the #1 crown or they want a crown. No. You're gonna do super chats and everything else. It should be because you want me to go to Blade Show. The Aries Blade Show fun. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Totally 100% joking. Crowns make no sense, at least. No, they have. Some channels, some people try to get a lot of points. I agree that most don't care. Yeah, I think at the very first gym, it was a thing, and now people are kind of tired of it, and they're just kind of like, well, whatever, I don't care. There's no point. Like, and the point system doesn't make any sense. The point system really doesn't make any sense. Kelly, can I call this purple? Can I call that purple? I can call that purple, right? I know it's a burgundy, but let's call it purple. I mean, come on, it's purple, right? I've seen them on a couple, Michael. A couple other people have them. The chat I was in yesterday, guy got 12. Wow. How is that even possible? That's crazy. The most points, I mean, I'm not a big super chat person or anything in the spectrum. Oh, come on. You can't give me that. I mean, come on, look. Come on. It's a dark purple. It's like eggplant. Eggplant purple. Right? Come on. Eggplant purple. I'm just going to call it that. I know it's like a burgundy maroon, but I want to call it purple. I'm gonna call it eggplant purple. Burnt lavender. There you go. Burnt lavender. I like burnt lavender. Okay, we'll just go burnt lavender. Maybe mauve or aubergine. I wonder if points are accumulated for live. Sometimes I come in and kind of just say hi. Yeah, I don't have a clue how they do it, because in the rules it says that it starts over every chat. So, Robert, you didn't miss anything. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. Guys, it's only 9:30. Holy cow. EJ! Merry morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a good one so far. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for popping in and joining us in the shop. Just hanging out, getting these handles shaped up. Just kind of chilling. Well, yeah, here in Florida, that's what time it is. It's 9:39. But I understand it's later for everybody else. I'm really interested on what this one's going to look like. This blue. I'd be shady. Thank you, man. TGIF, yeah. Archaeological paracord items for the 2 packets I'm sending off this month. Hi, Kelly. For once, Kelly, I can say I have none of your stuff. I finally have given it pretty much all away. All of the monkey fists, all of the lanyards, all of that kind of stuff I've given away. But I saw the small monkey fist. That thing is awesome. That thing is pretty cool. I like the small ones. I have one of her large monkey fists. Yeah. I have one too. She's given me one. The whole family has one now. But I know she's been very kind and gave me a bunch to do giveaways with. And yeah, but she's given me so much stuff. I finally was able to give it all away, which is awesome. Yeah, I need to make more opinions and probably buy more. Yeah, I do definitely get more minis. Okay. No, you never want to get low on balls. You don't want to get low on balls. Got to keep up your stock on stainless steel ball bearings. This side yet? Can't remember. I don't think I did. Did I do this side? Rolf Robertson, what's going on, channel member? Thank you very much for being a channel member. I appreciate all of you channel members. You guys are awesome. I've been trying to share. I appreciate all the channel members and all my Patreon supporters. I've been sharing some behind the scenes stuff as much as I possibly can, but I know I can probably be better. Oh, they're back. They're back. They survived. They survived the outing. And Mrs. Aries is back. Sean, what's going on? Channel member, welcome. Welcome, sir. What happened? Huh? Oh.
Debbie Fire. I saw Milo.
Oh, you saw Milo? Yeah. Is he walking around the house
He's
now?
basically like a Maya, the size of him.
Yeah. Really? Jeez, he was such a little kitten last time we saw him. Oh my goodness. All right. Sitting on a curb. What? I missed this. Wait, what, Rolf? What did you say? Sitting on my curb with my bags packed, waiting on my ride to Blade Show. Very cool, Rolf. Thanks for popping in, man. Working and lurking. I haven't been able to catch very many lives since we switched to Thursdays. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sean. It's just kind of been there. Yeah, you see legs. It's my girl. This Aries legs. And for those of you who don't know, she opened her own store on Etsy and is selling some really cool art. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll post some of her stuff on my story. But she just opened up her own Etsy store selling some of her art. And she's an amazing artist. I will say that. So it might be worth sent to me, just like sent to the number 2 me on Etsy. Might want to check it out. See some of her artwork. She does wall hangings and some different stuff. So playing hobo Rolf. Nice Jim. Nice Jim God. Did I miss what the hand of material was using for the thorn fountain? I haven't really announced that yet, Robert. I haven't really completely made up my mind yet. But I have kind of an idea. Hop the rails. It's gonna hop the rails. Let's see, what does this look like? Oh yeah, that's gonna look pretty cool. It's gonna look pretty cool. You guys can see that. I was trying to find her link to post it, but I couldn't pull it up. No worries, Kathleen. Maybe I can. Let's see. Maybe I can do it. Exquisite store. No, it won't let me. Let's see. We don't need. There's got to be an easier way to do that. Ah, that's between you and Casey are on there without the money for the late show. There you go. Aha! Thanks, Kelly. Picked up one of their devices after seeing how much you can use it, and then quite a game changer. Yeah, it's awesome, right, AJ? In the meantime, Aries, yes, you can check out me on Aries. You can get one of my shirts. The shirts are on Etsy. You can pick up a shirt. And the spikes, which I am working on right now, will be hitting the Etsy store sometime next week. I'm almost done with these. Literally, when I get these handles done, I can just do a little cleanup on these, and then these are going to be, I have to do a Kydex sheath. All I got to do is the sheaths and sharpening, and these are done. So the spikes will be coming at you very, very soon. I already did the 380 CRV2 spikes. Those are already done. And I just got to work on these. These are the AEB-L stainless, just as a reminder. And yeah, they're turning out pretty stinking good. Denim blue. Micarta, looking good. Let's do this side and I'm done. I am done. Gonna oil these up, but I'll do the sheaths and stuff first. A bloom shirt. Yes, you got to get a bloom shirt, Robert. Is the spike the one of the cause lighter? Yes, Rolf, that is the one here. Oh wait, it's stuck. I got the tape on there, good. Here, this one comes off. That one, boom. So there'll be 6 of these, 3 in stainless, 3 in non-stainless. They'll have a tumbled finish. Yep. So, yep. Be good. Hope everyone has a big day. Time for physical therapy. All right, Robert. Good luck on your shoulder, buddy. guys for audio today. All right, so here's a question. How many times will KC be live during Blade Show? Every day? Twice a day? I also want to update you guys on the grinder. Got some good news on that, and not so good news on that. I guess you could say. Good thing I have my 1x30. I've been putting that thing to work. It's funny to go back and use that machine after using the larger machine. Yeah, go ahead, Kelly. Go get some cool paracord items from Kelly's Mishmash, Kelly's Paracord. I think Mishmash is the YouTube. Kelly's Paracord is the Paracord. Monster Captain. Alright, Rolf. I think I've had what was on the YouTube channel before. There we go, eBay. Yep, check out Kelly's stuff. Look at the blue. The blue's gonna look pretty cool. Yeah. And it's gonna look pretty cool. All right, very good. Cool. That's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. Hi, hey Michael, welcome. I didn't see you pop in. All right, so we have the blue and orange spike. Got some blue orange to do. We got the burgundy and black. These are all 18D-L. And then I gotta take the tape off this one. It's in there. Oh, they're good. There we go. Okay, I didn't miss you. You just came in. Well, welcome, Michael. Ah. And the red and the white spike. Cool. Those are coming out really, really good. This is the one. It's been just a. And I'm gonna spray this down. Oh no, my microphone's on. Put that shirt down. Get this big towel over. I'm just gonna spray these down with some WD-40. Yeah, kind of hold on, right? Don't get it. Funky. Funky stuff. Alright. So I'm just gonna spray these down with a little WD-40 real quick. Maybe. Ooh. There we go. Let those soak in, and then I'll, after a little bit, I'll let this soak in, and then I'll hit it with some linseed oil. I just got that all over my phone. That's great. But, yeah, let's see. Can you guys even see that? I guess you can. What do you guys think of those? I think these guys are going to come out pretty good. Awesome. Comfortable. Colors are interesting, so I'll let those sit here, soak that up. Kind of protects everything, but I got to clean all the blades up and then clean the handles again and then do the linseed oil on them, and these will be ready for sheaths. So I'll be ready to do sheaths. Why is it doing that? Great. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. All right, so let's talk something else. I am going to go full screen on this. Okay, so what I want to do is share with you guys an update on the grinder. As you know, the grinder is down, and I have the grinder here. Man, that light is horrible. Where's my light? So we have the grinder here. That's a little better. So I have the grinder. You guys know the grinder is down. I have it in pieces. It's all, this is the drive wheel on it. The controller is not here. The motor is gone. It's, the whole thing is in, it's just in pieces. So, what's going on is Grizzly is sending me all new parts. I did get this box in, and in this box is the new motor. And we went from a 3/4 horse motor to a full horsepower motor. So this is a 1 horsepower motor, which is going to be awesome. So this is, the motor fits in back here, drives the wheel. But the problem is the controller for which all of that plugs into is on back order. So I am on hold. Of course, all of this is, I am on hold to get the new controller. And of course that one, that motor doesn't fit on this controller. So I'm kind of on hold. Everything's on back order now to do everything. This happened at kind of a good time. Not that it's ever a good time, but it's kind of a good time because I'm done with the spikes as far as the grinder, and I've been doing everything on my 1x30 here. So I'm going back to using the 1x30 to do all of my grinding and everything. Which is going pretty well, actually. It's been a while since I used that machine, but I did the gargoyle harpoon on it this morning. So I ground that one in this morning. Turned out pretty good, not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. This is Nitro V. So I'm gonna have to hand sand all that, put the sharpening oil in, and this one will be ready to be sent out for heat treat. What's going on? Am I even live anymore? And then this one as well, the Tonto Thorn. I did that on that grinder as well. So the little 1x30 is still doing its job. I still have one more to grind, so I'm going to do 2 of these. So I got that one and this one. But I ground one. I'm going to grind the other. Hopefully they both come out looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with them. It's an interesting design. We will see. I don't know we'll see what you guys think of that. First time I've done it. This is a new model, another new model, or a new variant of an existing model. You are live, but resolution has gone down. Yeah, Rolf, that's how I started. I started on a 1x30. This is a Wen 1x30, but you can use any 1x30. I started my knife journey on a 1x30 grinder. So I did the bevels on this one on a 1x30 grinder. Yep, same thing. I did hundreds of blades on a 1x30. That's how I got started. But yep. Oh man. Good. I'll go for a few more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna go get these finished up because I want to get these spikes done. I want to get them out to you guys. I think that's looking pretty cool. I think they all look pretty good. It's that burgundy with the black. And the blue and the orange. Yeah. Looks good. I like it. I think they came out very well. Can't wait to get these cleaned up and off, and I can focus on these other ones. And I might open up the books for July a little early, maybe. Why not? Why not get a let's start on that. Yeah, I have to check my list one more time before I leave. All right, buddy. Have a great day, Rolf. Have a fantastic day. Good luck on the show. Be safe. Thank you for being a channel member. Y'all look great. I can't pick a favorite. Yeah, they all came out. They all came out good. No, I'm happy with them. I'm happy with them. I don't know why. I'll be honest with you guys. I struggled with these, so I'm happy to almost have them done. For some reason, I really struggled with the spikes. I don't know why, but I really struggled. And August will be hawks. So August will be all hawks. So there'll be some, why not? I still need a package hatchet. Yeah. I need to maybe get do a run of package hatchet steel. Package hatchets. Oh, I'm exhausted today. Bush hawks? No, hawks, not bush hawks. Just regular hawks. The bush hawks are only for the special people. Bush hawks are only for the special people. Yeah. Came out pretty good. Been thin. Awesome. Well, got a lot done. Got these looking good. We continue to get these cleaned up and get them. How about mini crows? You're funny. You're funny. Mini crows. I think that's the first time anybody's asked for a mini version of anything. Usually people want an XL version of something. Bush hawks are bust. Oh, jeez. You have yours, Tim B. Yes, please, XL. I have XL versions of almost. Well, I do have XL versions of all of my popular dimes. I just don't see a need for a large knife, so I don't make large knives. Except for the Crow. The Crow is the largest. The largest that I've, Yeah, these are turning out good. These are turning out real good. It's turning out good. Isn't the Spike a mini Crow? I'm sort of. Not really. The Crow is a different shape. It kind of has that angle on the front of it, but it's a different. I want something with a normal blade, but XL handle. Most people want a balance between the two. Yeah. It's there. I know my hands aren't as big as everybody else. Oh, I'm exhausted. All right. Well, I tell you what, guys, I am exhausted and I actually am not feeling well. So I'm going to drink some water and I'm going to go get these cleaned up and linseed oil, and then maybe start grinding this other one. Because I'm kind of happy with the way that came out. But it's going to be a slicer, that's for sure. I got that thing very thin, almost too thin. So, yeah. All right, listen. You guys are awesome. Those of you going to Blade Show, be safe, have fun, don't spend too much money, and you did mini gargoyles. The Crow would be a good candidate for a smaller bird. Maybe, Michael, maybe. I'll have to look at that and see what I could do. If I lived in Florida, I'd need IV fluids 24/7. Yeah, I've lived here my entire life, so I am used to it. But this is why I have a nice big water. So, everybody, again, yes, Robert, safe, or Michael, safe travels. You guys all have a fantastic day. And I will see you on the next one. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is always yours. Later.